Hey, what's up everyone? Steve Knight here. I hope you're good. It's been a while since my last vlog, but there's good reason. But we'll get into that right after this. Check it out. What's up everyone, Steve Knight here. I hope you're well. Now, if you're looking at me right now, it's because you haven't seen me in the last 3 weeks. Kind of makes sense. Crap, do that again. You just hate it when it goes wrong.
Do you need a massage, Steve?
I need something. Yes, I'm feeling more relaxed. Thank you. Yes, we're ready to shoot. That, by the way, was Kieran, and that's the guy we're gonna blow his mind. Thanks, Kieran.
You're welcome.
So, hey folks, good to be back. I should say, what's up everyone? Steve Knight here. And yes, I've been away for 3 weeks, but the question is why? Well, yeah, I haven't been very well, it's as simple as that. It started off with a sore throat, and it went from a sore throat to a cold, from a cold to a virus. And I had kind of lost my voice, I couldn't speak. So there's no point doing a video if you can't speak, because all that's left is sign language, as I'm not very good with sign. In fact, I think there's only 2 words I know, and both of them are rude. Now you'll also notice that the background looks kind of different. Yes, you can see the windows, but it's not my studio. No, I'm here in the Witherspoons. So, yes, the guys at Witherspoons very kindly allowed me to come down here and shoot my video. Why? Why not? It's kind of different, and I like the environment. The folks here are wonderful, so yeah, that's why I'm here. So, what's in store for this episode? Well, there's quite a bit. I just already alluded to the fact that Kieran was here. We'll be doing some magic for Kieran to blow his mind. But instead of cards or coins like I've done before, I'm going to do a... what shall we do? I got it. We're going to do some mentalism. Yeah. So I'm going to borrow one of the guys here, a nice guy called Kieran, and I'm going to blow his mind. And then I'm going to show you how it's done. At the same time, I'll show Kieran how it's done so he can have some fun with his family and friends blowing their minds too. Unless, of course, they watch this episode and they figure out how it's done. Maybe make sure that they don't watch this episode and he gets to do it before. You get the idea. Hey, this is a nice place, so why don't I cut to a little bit of B-roll and play it now. Check it out. Kieran, and I'm going to do some magic on him. A little bit of mentalism. Now, I've taught coin tricks, I've taught card tricks, and this time I thought it'd be super cool if I did some mentalism. So I'm going to borrow Kieran and I'm going to blow his mind, and right after that I'm going to teach Kieran and you guys how it's done. So let's get into that right after this.
Hi guys.
And we're back. Here with my good friend Kieran, who works here at Witherspoons.
Hi everyone.
Hey, good. Now we're going to do a magic trick. I've got my glasses on because I can't see for crap without it. Now Kieran, I'm going to mess with your mind a little bit if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, isn't it?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You've got a mind. Look, Kieran, I've got some pieces of paper here, and we only need 1, but I'm going to give you 3 so you've got something to write on, a little bit of pressure. Now, I'm going to draw what looks like a crystal ball right about here in the centre, yeah? So I want you to think of something. It could be a drawing, it could be somebody's name. I want you to write it in the centre of that piece of paper. And I'm going to look away and the camera's going to keep me honest. So you write in that, and then when you've done that, I want you to take the piece of paper and then fold it in half like that. Yeah? And then fold it in half again like that. So all the contents is secretly held in the middle and I can't see anything. Now we're using a pencil because therefore it won't bleed through and I can't see. Okay.
So any word, anything I want.
Any word, anything you like, I'm going to turn away and yeah.
Can I draw it or write it?
You can draw it, you can write it, you can do whatever you like. Let your artistic skills flow.
Don't have any.
Of course you do. Are you done?
Yes.
Good, fold it all up. Tell me when you folded it up.
All folded.
Good, fantastic. Now, Kieran says he's not very artistic, but that's not true. He is very artistic because, folks, he's a guitarist.
Learning.
Yeah, but real good too. And I might even put some of Kieran's music up on my channel. How about that? How cool is that? Now, Kieran, you've written something down on this piece of paper. I have no idea what it is, but we're going to tear it up a little bit. We're going to go just like that. How's that? Let's tear this piece of paper up. Now, Kieran, I'm going to give you these pieces because I want you to make sure that I am doing absolutely nothing. I want you to take those pieces and I want you to tear them up even more. In fact, really tear them up. I'm going to turn around just in case you think I'm taking a peek at what it is you've written or... Oh, I can't see anything, yeah? So you tell me when you're done. You've destroyed it. You can sit on it. You can put it anywhere you like. All good.
Anywhere?
Well, folks, within reason. But just tell me when you're done. You're all good?
Oh.
Oh, look at that, perfect.
Yeah.
Now, there's no way. Now, normally, folks, we would actually put that into a little bowl and set fire to it, but we're in there with the spoons, and I don't think they'd appreciate the sprinklers going off. So, yeah, they're all in pieces. We have no idea what it is. Or do we? Now, Kieran, I want you to think of what it is. Oh, I really hope this works. Kieran, I want you to think exactly of what it is you've written, and I want you to project that image to me. Mentalism 101. Wow, I'm getting some power right there. Oh, I'm definitely getting power, folks. I'm getting power. What am I getting? I'm getting I'm getting it's slithery. It's kind of reptile-ish. Would that be right? The word you wrote was snake.
How the hell did you do that?
Was that
Yeah,
mind-blowing?
it was, yeah, it was snake.
All right. Now, as you folks know, quite often I will teach a little bit of magic. So right here, right now, I'm going to teach how that trick was done. You want to learn how it's done?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Go
all
for
right.
it.
All right. Now, all the pieces are there, apart from one piece. That's right, one piece is missing.
The one I dropped on the floor.
No, the one that I hid before. Does that look familiar to you? The word snake. Now, if you look very carefully, you'll actually see the circle that I drew.
Yes.
Right, so here's the secret. What you do, and it's quite clever when you think about it, you take the piece of paper and you will tell them that you want them to fold it in half and in half again, so effectively into quarters. And what you do is you tell them that you want them to write something that's really important in the center. Now, to justify that, I actually say a bit like a
Crystal ball.
crystal ball. That means they've got to write within that area. It's no good if they write at the top or at the bottom, they've got to write in the center, and that makes all the difference. So, when Kieran wrote snake, go ahead, write snake in there again. That's only because I'm dyslexic, folks.
So am I, so we're both
Well
buddies.
done. As you can see, Kieran's written snake. Now, if you think about the logic of this, when you fold it in half and in half again, the word is right here. If you take that corner, like that, and you open it up, you can see how that corner, if you carry it all the way around, will make a circle. So all you're going to do is tear in half, and all you've got to do is keep track of that bottom piece, the corner, the only one, the center. It doesn't matter how many times you tear up the bottom, you can throw those pieces away, as I did. This is the piece of information you want. Now, how did I get this into my hand? Well, it was quite simple. When I gave this to Kieran, all I did was I thumbed it back like that as I dropped the rest into his hand, keeping this piece of paper hidden. And of course, when I told him to cut it even more and destroy it, or if we were elsewhere, he would set it on fire, I actually turned my back and snuck a peek at the word snake. And that is how you mess with somebody's mind. What do you think?
That's great.
You want to try it on someone later?
It'll take me a few practice.
Exactly.
You can
Always
teach me when we
practice.
have a drink. But
Absolutely. Well, there's an offer, isn't it? Well, we're in the right place. Kieran, thank you very much for
Thank
being
you.
my volunteer. And now you've just learned a piece of magic and serve you folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kieran.
I'm going to be on YouTube.
He is indeed. Thanks, Kieran. Appreciate it, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
I'll let you go back to work because these guys got
yeah.
a lot of work ahead, a lot of cleaning. And I'm going to keep this video short just so I can get out of their hair. Thanks again, bud.
Cheers, mate.
Well, that was Kieran, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, that is how you mess with somebody's mind. Quite simple, nice little trick, and yeah, we'll get into a little bit more over the shoulder tutorial when we're back in the studio. Right, well that's it here at the Witherspoons. I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to come in here and shoot my video vlog. We're heading back to the studio to do a little bit of over the shoulder, sort of close-up work on the magic that we did with Kieran, so you guys can see in more detail how to do it. But yeah, that's a wrap here in the Witherspoons. I want to thank everybody once again for their kindness, and I'll see you guys back at the studio right now. And welcome back, everyone. Yes, back in the studio, familiar looking surroundings, and I'm going to get straight into the explanation, or more detailed explanation, to the trick we did with Kieran. Now, I have to apologise, this video has gone on a little longer than I intended, but hey, it's the way it goes. So we're going to get into the explanation right now. I'm going to bring the camera in so you can see a little bit closer, sort of right here kind of thing. Now, I'm not going to use a pencil for explanation purposes. I'm going to use the Sharpie marker because it's going to show up more with the studio lights. And but do remember, when you actually perform this, do use a pencil, not a Sharpie, because the Sharpie will bleed through the paper, and well, people will think that that's how you know the information, because you're reading it sort of back to front and it's bleeding through the paper. So don't do that in performance, you use a pencil, but for explanation purposes, I'm going to use a Sharpie. So let's get into it right now. Right, so here we are on a close-up of what it is we're about to do. Now in performance, I got Kieran to use a pencil, because as I said earlier, a pencil will not bleed through the paper and a Sharpie marker will. But for explanation purposes, I'm going to use a Sharpie. Now you will remember that I drew a circle in the middle of the piece of paper, and that is to justify where I want the participant to make their chosen word, or to write their chosen word. I want it right in the middle. Makes it easier for me. So to justify that, some magicians will just draw a line. I like to go a little bit further, make it a little bit more mystical, and I will say, look, I'm going to draw a crystal ball. Now you can add little feet to it like that if you want to. That looks pretty cool, it's like a ball. And then say to them, I want you to write inside that crystal ball. Now they're going to do that. Now I'm going to turn the paper around because Kieran wrote the word snake. So I'll do that in nice big letters. And ask them to print it if you're not sure of their handwriting, obviously, so it's easy for you to read. Now once they've written that down in the middle of the piece of paper, you're going to ask them to fold the piece of paper in half, like so. And you will notice now it's already bleeding through, which is why you don't use a Sharpie marker. You're going to get them to fold it in half once and in half again, so effectively into quarters. Now if you look very closely, you will actually see the outline, which is quite good for explanation purposes, as to where that information is. Now the information that you want is actually held in the center of the piece of paper. So the piece that you're going to track is the part that has all four folded corners right here. You don't want that end because it only has two. There has none here and none here. So all you're going to do now is tear that piece of paper in half, like that, and tear it in half again. Now as you do that, you want to place the part with the information, which is right here, on top. Keep it towards you and tear it in half again, and then place it all on top, again keeping that information closest to you. This is what they see. Now the information you want is right here. Now all you're going to do is palm that off with your thumb. So as you take the pieces of paper, you ask the spectator to hold their hand out, you turn your hand over and you dump all those pieces into their hand. But you secretly keep one piece back. And I'll show you that again in close up. All you're going to do is slide your thumb back as you drop those out. But obviously it's done this way. So again, one more time, you're here, you turn over, you drop all those pieces, you pull your hand back, and the information is kept here. And then all you're going to do is turn around, you're going to tell them that you want them to set fire to it, burn it in a bowl, make sure it's safe, or just like I did in performance, if you're not sure about where you are and fire regulation, just ask them to tear it up even more. But you're going to turn your back on them so you can't sneak a peek, and while you're doing that, you're just going to secretly open this piece of paper up and read the information. And it says snake. That's how it's done. If you want to see again, just look in the performance how it was done, and that should tell you all you need to know. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Well, that's it, everyone. That's another episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Now, there was going to be a bit more in this episode. I was going to do an unboxing, but I'm going to do that next week because this video has actually run longer than I thought it would. It's gone over 10 minutes, so apologies if you wanted a really fast video. This one isn't it. But I hope you enjoyed the magic, and I will be doing an unboxing next week to show you all the things that I've received over the last 3 weeks when I haven't actually put up a video, which is very bad of me, very naughty. Yes, well, that's it, folks. That's all I have in this episode. If you're not already subscribed, then hit the red subscribe button, which is right down here. If you are already subscribing, then hit the bell icon so you'll get the latest updates as and when I release them. And that's just about it. If you have a comment, then drop a comment in the comment section. And if you like this video, smash it 2018 style, that's the way it is. So smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, drop a comment in. That's all I have to say. So folks, no matter where you are in the world, be good, be safe, peace out.